Hello everyone, today we'll be discussing sexual assault within the LGBT community with the use of some of Cicero's famous quotes. So for Cicero, primarily he focused on thinking and then talking, with thinking being the focus of the speech, which later translated into the speech. So he combined both brain and speech together. So a couple of his famous quotes, we're going to start off with, "What then is freedom? The power to live as one wishes." So comparing this to what is going on with the LGBT community, this is their identity and they should not have to change just so that these certain issues will stop or that they will draw this unwanted attention. And with no freedom to love who they truly love, they cannot have happiness. Our second quote is, "I have always been of the opinion that unpopularity earned by doing what is right is not unpopular at all, but glory." So for this, the LGBT community would be deemed as the unpopular opinion, but they are still humans and deserve respect, so they need our help. So the people that are standing up for this community, like we all should, are glorious people. Our next quote, "Any man can make mistakes, but only an idiot persists in his error." So for this one's a little more harsh than the others, but basically what it's saying and how we can tie it to our issue is ignoring these people and turning our backs on them due to a small difference is the mistake that is being made. And sexual assault is extremely prevalent in their community. So a couple statistics just to explain what is going on. 44% of lesbians and 61% of bisexual women experience rape, physical violence, or stalking by an inmate partner, compared to 35% of heterosexual women, whereas 26% of gay men and 37% of bisexual men experience the same things compared to 29% of heterosexual men. And this was found by the Human Rights Campaign. So if we continue on this path of ignoring them, we will be the so-called idiot that Cicero speaks of, and this is something that we don't want to do. Our next quote is, "The safety of people shall be the highest law." So when he talks about this, he's specifically stating all people, and how we apply this to our issue is we need to protect and defend the LGBT community as we would anyone else. And even though there are still issues with how we protect, I guess, people excluding the LGBT community, we still need to improve and figure out a way to have everyone feel safe. And our final quote is, "If we want to enjoy the peace, we have to fight." And I think this is a great way to end this video, just because there is no doubt that it will be difficult to change the minds of those who have already made up their decision on how they feel about the LGBT community, but this should not be the reason why people who are trying to stand up for them give up. We have to fight and persevere and work with these people and not shut them down and be aggressive toward them, but rather help them understand in a peaceful way, because none of us can enjoy peace without this fight. Thank you.